Hi there, sweet pea. How are you doing today? Good. Are you my 1 o'clock appointment? Fabulous. Well, welcome to the Florist. My name is Miss K. And I understand that you've got a wedding you're planning. I just love a good wedding. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to take some notes if that's alright. Okay, perfect. And you did say you were looking to figure out some table arrangements. Okay, perfect. Just find a blank page. Okay. So, now are you the bride to be? Just the planner. Wonderful. Well, you know, I'll have to call you when I get hitched, because you just look like you've got it all together. Alright, so why don't you tell me a little bit about the theme? Like, is it gonna be a traditional or more of a rustic kind of feel? Kind of rustic. Okay, there's that down. Okay. And so, do you have the color scheme? You must by now. It's so soon. Okay, perfect. Okay, so pink, white, and orange. Okay, okay. And that's the color scheme. They're like across the board. Okay. And I'm assuming you want those colors in the flowers. Yeah. Okay. We can definitely do that. Alright. And do you have an idea on size? Like how tall you want it to be? Wide? How full? Pretty small. Okay. Well, yeah. Oh, we can still make them full, but not so full that it overwhelms the tables. Okay. Small arrangement. Okay, perfect. And do you have a preference over real or fake flowers? We do have both. My recommendation would be fake, especially since you said I got your email that the wedding's gonna be kind of far. You know, there's a lot of, we can have some real flowers, but for these table arrangements, fake ones will probably be just fine. Especially, and for the budget. Yeah, of course. Okay, we'll have some fake flowers. Okay, they'll just keep so much better, especially if you're traveling a long ways. Okay. Let me see. And you told me your budget. What was it again? Just so I know. Okay, perfect. Alright. And are you prepared to pay today? Or do you just want to see the arrangement? Okay, that's totally fine. You can come back any day and pay. Or send us a check. Anything you want. Whenever you pick them up, it's just fine. Alright, so how about we go ahead and get started? Yeah. So, got some options for you. Since we're going with the pink, white, and orange, we're gonna just look at those, okay? Okay, perfect. Now, for pink, these are just some standard flowers, little bundle. If you want this whole bundle, it's only $1.29. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Great bargain. I think these are just so beautiful, and they got a little bit of yellow peeking through there. They're so cute. The leaves just make the nicest little sound. Okay, so this is one option for the bouquet. think it would be a nice little addition. You don't need too many of these because it's such a pale pink. We don't want to wash it out, but it'll be a nice, even, muted color. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. And just like it says right here, $1.29. It's a bargain you can't beat, honey. I'm telling you. Alright, so let's move on to the next flower. The next pink that I've got, it's kind of like I don't know how many of these we want. Could just be like a little here and there just because they're so long. You know what I mean, honey? So it's just these little sprigs. They almost look like a lavender or something. They got little beads on them. You see? And this is a little bit more of a, it's in the same pink shade, I think, but this one's a little more saturated. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it would be a really nice little pop of pink. And these, if you want them today, this whole bundle is only $3.99. I know. It's unbeatable. They kind of match my hair, don't you think? They're so fun to shake. That's why I love these fake flowers, because I can play with them and mess with them all I want, and they're not going to wilt. They're still just as beautiful. I just love the sound. And like I said, $3.99. Right there. Read and weep, honey. I know. Don't want to break the bank, especially on a whim. Alright, let me show you my next bundle. Now those are all the pink that I have. I think those pink will be very nice in the bouquet. Now we've got some white and little daisies right here. This bundle is only $3.99 as well. If you look closely, it got a little bit of pink right here too, just little touches of pink. I think they're so beautiful. They don't smell good though. It smells like chemicals, factories, but they're pretty. And again, these leaves just make such nice little crinkles sounds. Now, one thing I will say, so these flowers, these fake ones, you gotta be careful because if you look real closely at this leaf, you probably can't really see just because they're new, but it is all sewn together, and the threads could start to fray, which obviously would make them look very fake, even though they already are. Okay, you know what I mean? Okay, just making sure. And like I said, only $3.99. So, I think that'll be enough white just because, like I said, we don't want to have it be washed out by any of the colors. So, now I'm going to show you the orange I've got. This is a big one. I think this could be the real, color, the statement color. You know what I mean? So, we got this right here. This big old bundle of flowers. Beautiful orange. And these, if you want them, $7.99. We're very affordable, I know. We got some fully blossomed ones and some little buds right here. Let's see, let's count how many we got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I counted them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13 flowers in here. It's quite a deal. Boo. I get so lonely at work all day by myself with all these flowers. Alright, and like I said, $7.99. Alright, now, I know those are all the colors, but I do think, just from what you've been telling me about the wedding, that a nice little pop of purple might bring the whole color scheme together. What do you think? I'll even give them to you for free. I will. Don't need a whole lot, just a couple here and there. Want to go for it? I think it'll be just lovely. Okay, so let's talk vessels. Now, we could do the classic wine bottle, but that'll make it really tall. It would look rustic though. But if you want a short arrangement, just so people can see around it, because sometimes people will engage in conversation at a wedding. Silly thought. I've got this, and this is a little chalkboard thing right here. So you can write whatever you want. You can write their initials of the happy couple. You can write the date, anything you want really. I think it would be really cute, customizable. It could be different for every table. You never know. But it's not, I really like this because if you're going for kind of a rustic feel, it's not totally smooth like it looks like. I mean, it feels smooth, but it looks like it's got some texture on it, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's really beautiful. It's all metal, very sturdy, and little handles, so you can carry it around. I'm not the bouquet, what am I thinking? And this is only $5.99. Glad to you for such a great holder. You want to do this one? Okay. Now, I'm not going to separate all the flowers just yet. Not right now. Just so you can see how all the colors go together. I'm just going to lay them right here in this little holder just so you can see it. The whole cohesive look. Okay. Alright. So, here we go. We got this white, some pink, orange, purple, and a little more pink right in there. What do you think? We can also pick out some bedding for them too. Because it's so fake, they don't need water. You put like some moss or some grass, whatever you want. Yeah. I think it's really beautiful. You want to do it? Okay, perfect. So, this is just a display. If you want to come back tomorrow, I'll have a full, perfectly finished, completed look for you. How's that sound? Perfect. Okay. And I already have that you're going to pay at a later date. You can either pay tomorrow or whenever you pick up all of the arrangements, okay? Okay. It was so nice to have you coming in today. Thank you so much. Alright. Bye.